Hello everybody, hope you all are doing well. We are ready to stream. Got a new update out, very excited about it. We're at a new home now, we've moved over to YouTube now. Goodbye Twitch. And we've got Roderick and Ben here with us tonight in the stream. How y'all doing, guys?
Howdy.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Coffee keeps me alive.
Coffee and Dr. Pepper.
Yes. Good for looking out on that one, Josh. Let me go ahead.
Okay, I had it ready to go.
Please keep your soda can away from the microphone.
And the drink itself.
Oh, you should have warned me about that second one
before you spilled it all over your computer. It happens. It happens. Well, we're glad to have everybody here. Anwar apparently wants to talk to us because he keeps walking around in circles and then returning. But we're going to show off some new gameplay here. We're going to show off Rygar, the new ice planet. Play a little bit of that. So I've already talked to Lieutenant Anwar here. We do have new dialogue that Ben wrote for all of the NPCs on the space station. Pretty sure 100% of them all have different dialogue after you come back from Titus, and several of them have post-Oterion dialogues. If you go through those missions, you'll notice they have different lines, and depending on who you talk to with them. So if you have a certain character class, it might be something a little bit different. And finally, this planet over here on the top left of the screen is open. Research colony and military outpost, subject to devastating biennial surface-wide storms. And we're about to find out how crazy it is on Rygar. Or this could be Texas 2021. Is that when our storm happened? Is that 2021?
Yeah, in February.
February. It was like Valentine's Day, and it just didn't end. Didn't ever end.
But this would be mid-spring on Rygar.
This is an average day, average spring day. If you notice, we got a lot of snow here, and the screen turned a little bit foggy. Why is that, Roderick?
Well, you see, here on planet Cold AF, as we called it internally for a while, but here on planet Rygar, it is very cold. So cold, in fact, that it is not advised to go out and stray too far from sources of heat, or else you're going to get a little bit of frostbite. Don't worry though, the frostbite ain't so bad until you run into some enemies. Then you'll start to feel a lot more pain than normal, as enemies will deal increased damage to the player.
Right. I like this enemy here. I think I dealt increased damage to him, but ouch.
Reloading. So definitely be careful when facing enemies from Rygar, and make sure that you're near sources of heat, which would include beacons and other things that glow.
Hey, even these little tiny guys hurt, don't they? Come over here. I'll drain your health. There you go.
Target destroyed. Reloading.
The Vescree. Nasty little buggers.
The Vescree is a very unique enemy to this planet, and you will come to have a love-hate relationship with it. Probably more hate.
Probably so, yeah. Ooh, I like this Olaroon Interceptor shotgun with rapid fire. And Kinect increases damage while moving, so yeah.
Those weapons look new.
They do look new.
Are those added in this update as well?
We did. Do you want to talk about some of the new weapons that we might be seeing here, Ben?
Yeah, so what Josh is running right now is an Olaroon combat shotgun. Olaroon's one of our more recent weapon manufacturers that we released. They were put out in Holochamber in our last update, but this is their first appearance in campaign mode.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the other weapon manufacturers that you've used in Solar Purge before that fire traditional ballistic weaponry, you'll notice the different blue color. That's not a trick of the light here on Rygar. Olaroon weapons fire plasma burst instead of using traditional bullet. Now, this doesn't change their ammo type or their damage output, but you'll notice once you spend a little bit of time with Olaroon that the additional weight in the gun to fire off a plasma bolt instead of a traditional bullet, Olaroon is restricted from any sort of ammo magazine or increased clip capacity. The trade-off for that is that they now enjoy almost all of the old pre-weapon rebalance perks that were originally in the Nazuna group. That is to say, things like quick reload and rapid fire, like you're seeing here. If you want to have a traditional like battlefield domination weapon, you can't really go wrong with Olaroon. Everything in their library is a heavy hitter. All of their perk libraries have extremely useful and highly synergetic perks. Now, in a minute, when Josh starts the get into trouble here up earlier when more enemies show up, he's probably going to want to switch to his power weapon, which you see here, the Yulungur, which is the laser beam weapon from our newest manufacturer, Tawidi. Now, Tawidi doesn't have a very large library compared to a lot of the other weapon manufacturers in Solar Purge. In fact, they only produce 2 guns at all. The laser beam, which you're seeing here, and a laser rifle, which fires shuttered bolt. Now, what's interesting and something we wanted to do with the laser weapons in Solar Purge, people who played in pre-alpha already know this. We wanted to really capture the laser feel, where as soon as you pull the trigger, there's a devastating beam of light shooting across the entire battlefield instantaneously. And if you need to clear a large group of enemies or a hard target from all the way across the screen, Tawidi is a highly recommended choice. You'll notice that there's a huge cloud of enemies grouping up around this vestry over here. They have a highly synergetic relationship that Roderick will get into here in a bit.
And that's why.
But for example, if Josh had switched to his laser beam weapon, he could have melted through that whole crew with relative ease.
It's all part of the script, Ben. We planned for me to die, and then you'd go, oh, but he's supposed to use this weapon. And when we pull out that weapon, that was in the script, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
exactly what was supposed to happen.
Hello, Saja. Glad that you could join us tonight.
Hey, Saja.
So, more about what's happening here on Rygar and what Josh was just doing. We
Dying?
come to Rygar looking... Yes. Step 1, die. So, on our quest to find more artifacts here in Nova Genesis, we've stumbled upon the planet Rygar. It is very cold here, and the snow contains mysteries. However, unlike some of our other planets, because of the distance from the star, as well as how long it's been since people have made contact here, there's a lot that's to be discovered here on this planet, including the fact that we also don't have map data for this planet at this time. So no, that is not an error that you see on the minimap. We just don't know. So on top of having to deal with the blizzard and the enemies that lie within, We also have to forge a path ahead as we discover what happened here on this very isolated, icy rock. That was about to form a pun there, but what Josh just did earlier was start one of the generators. That generator will help us in our quest to go deeper into the facilities here on Rygar. Where the rest of the generators are, well, that's for us to do. We will find out when we play. However, what I can say is that there are some tidbits here in the level that will help guide you. Wires and cables are your friends. Lights are your friends. Anything that has more than 2 legs probably is not. On top of that, there is a special relationship between the Vestry and the tripod that's worth mentioning. The tripods themselves aren't much of a threat in isolation, and the Vestry can be annoying in and of themselves. However, it's when they're near each other that things start getting really dicey. You will start to notice icons appear above the Vestry's head, indicating that it is receiving a damage boost from any nearby tripods, and it does stack up to a certain number of times. So you might want to make sure that crowd control is key.
And Josh's combat shotgun is going to do an excellent job with that. But of course, if too many tripods build up around a Vestry, it's going to be a job for special skill for laser.
And you can kind of see that right here. There's a number 1 above that one's head. And then all this one now has 2. So if one of those energy balls hits me, that's going to hurt really bad. Ugh. Maybe I should use my shield.
Another thing that's worth mentioning here on Rygar is that not only will you receive more damage while out here in the waste, you do have to be careful because the enemies, they are aware of your weakness. And so more enemies will spawn as you stay out in the cold longer. So if you feel like things are getting real tough, you might want to stick to the lights.
Yes.
But we won't stop you from going out and wandering. Who knows? There may be some secrets to discover.
Yes. Secrets galore. And
that's
what's
kind of
also
the theme
fun.
with this planet.
Yes. Secrets. Hidden beneath the ice.
John Travolta.
And a quick shout out to Brandon as well, our artist, who designed this really awesome material that you see for the cracked ice underneath as you're running across here.
Reloading.
Both Brandon and I have spent a lot of time in subarctic environments, and one thing we really wanted to do with the visual design here on Rygar is to kind of capture how truly awful it is to be trapped in a blizzard and extreme cold.
Not fun.
You know, you lose all sense of direction. Every single step that you take is painful. And we were in meetings, we're asking each other, how can we reflect that in gameplay? And so we arrived on this frostbite mechanic that we hope to elaborate on in future updates to make it even more horrible for the player. But the last thing you want to do in a blizzard is stop and stand still.
Reloading.
So everything about the mechanics of Rygar is designed to keep the player moving all the time.
Yes.
Speaking of which, didn't that beacon just go out?
It did.
It did. This is a vestigal facet of our original design for the Vestry that we're hoping to be able to re-implement in a future update, where that energy sphere that they produce, kind of like as they sort of like punch at you, that it will actually disable like an EMP blast various kinds of electronic equipment.
They're not to
That's
be
not the only
trifled
thing that
with.
we plan
Taken
on adding
lightly.
more of. Enemy synergies are something that we've also taken a liking to, especially since Ontario. So we plan on doubling down on that as the planet comes into fruition. There's many more places to check out on Rygar than what has been released to the public so far. And so we hope to really bring the ecosystem of Rygar to life and give it its own unique flavor in terms of the combat experience. So definitely look forward to seeing Rygar evolve over time.
Reloading.
Just with like all of our campaign missions, we make updates to them over time. So that includes art and gameplay updates, patches, balancing. For being in early access, it kind of allows us that freedom to do that. To make sure it's the best experience possible.
And so now Josh is actually going to be making his way towards what I would like to call a central landmark for this particular part of Rygar, which is this mysterious facility that we've discovered as we land. There's only one problem though, and we'll see what that problem is as Josh makes his way towards it. But he's currently in a business meeting with the fellow residents.
I am currently in a meeting.
Let's talk to the locals before you get to see all the cool
No,
places.
don't! I ran right into that.
And this is why following the lights is very important
Yes,
to make
it is.
sure that you don't get overwhelmed.
If you linger too
You
long.
get some EXP, but you have to be ready to put up a fight because the enemy's definitely.
Mm-hmm. And one of our new skills that I've been using a little bit is our wasp drone. So, try to clean up that cooldown there. Basically what it does after it finishes the cooldown here, you will spawn, depending on what your upgrade is, a couple drones that will follow you and deal damage. It's almost kind of a turret functionality, but they're mobile, and their fire rate increases when your primary ammo is low. So if I were to spawn them here, and they'll start shooting on their own, fire rate's kind of slow, but if I empty my magazine here, and I leave it at 1, you notice that it'll just melt pretty much anybody that's nearby. And for a split second when you're reloading, that's when it does the most damage output, which is really nice. I don't know if there's anybody going to spawn over here in time before they go. No. But that is a very fun skill to mess around, especially with this planet here.
There's many things on Rygar under the hood that ensures that the player experience is very unique here. So as we're near this door, no enemies are going to spawn for the time being. But that's kind of the allure of Rygar, is that there are things hidden underneath the snow and mechanics that are yet to be talked about that players are encouraged to go and discover for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
As we can see here, there's a big giant door, almost like it's wanting us to come in, but it's not opening up. Open up, let us in. So we clearly got to do something to get these doors open. And it might have something to do with these generators that we've been discovering here on the planet. So that's something that we will leave for our players to really discover as they explore this very icy wonderland known as Rygar. And don't lick the snow for various reasons. You don't want to get your tongue stuck on anything and then the Veskri just show up,
Or it's a dead Veskri, Hey, if you're out in the cold and you're hungry, I guess you gotta, no tauntaun is off limits, right?
I was on vacation.
Smells better on the outside.
I was on
Veskri might taste
vacation
like
on
lobster.
Rygar before. And we ran out of food, and all we had to eat were 2 tripods and a Veskri. They kind of taste like chicken. The meat isn't very tender, but it gets the job done.
Tender meat from the Veskri. Well, that is all we're going to show right now for Rygar. So definitely check out this update. Let us know what you think. We're going to switch over to some more gameplay here in the Holochamber. And we're going to start up with Stryker. And I'm going to go back. That's the wrong button. How about I do this? That's better. So we're going to jump into Holochamber. What are we playing with in this round of Holochamber?
look at, well, when we get back to the stream, you'll be able to see it. There we go. If you take a look at the left-hand side, there is this word, score. That is right. We are adding scoring
Reloading.
to Holochamber Arcade.
Woohoo!
So get those kills, go up those floors, and get you some nice, good old score. It is going to be quite the experience. And Josh is going to be able to show us his very professional gameplay here in this game mode.
Highly
So,
professional.
Highly
I
professional.
didn't. Did I die at the Stryker run last night? I don't remember.
No comment.
Target destroyed.
I was playing it wrong. I was playing it wrong.
So far, I've seen Josh
Target
die
destroyed.
using Stryker as of this stream.
Okay.
One challenge that Josh is going to face here is that you'll notice on Stryker's skills, a couple that, if you're watching this in real time, you may not have seen before.
Target destroyed.
That is, Stryker has had the third skill, her health stem, since the game's launch.
Target
But
destroyed.
now we've introduced two
Reloading.
new kinds of stim packs for her to equip. So it would be safe to say that these are all under the support categories. So Josh is kind of off-classing a little bit tonight with Stryker, playing more of a support-oriented build.
Reloading.
I want to show off. This is the speed stem here, so I'm gonna see y'all later.
I like to call this Stryker build her
Reloading.
on her medication.
Before
There are
drugs,
other
she
names
had
I've
all
come
these
up with.
different problems. Now she just has one.
This is one problem. So I want to pop that one,
One
and
fun thing
then
about the speed stem is that it also boosts her reload speed, not just her movement speed.
Oh, sick.
Target
And
destroyed.
so it synergizes really well with her combat stem, which increases her weapon damage. Now there's a slight caveat to the combat stem, since it does a small amount of HP damage to her when she injects it. But that can be
Target
mitigated
destroyed.
with the health stone.
right.
So if you really are willing to go full medication build on Stryker, the three different skills synergize with each other really nicely. The only downside is that she doesn't have any of her signature enemy group wiping skills that you've come to know when you're playing her.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't seen much sparky boom boom happening in this one. I guess she's
Well,
calmed down a bit.
to overcome that, we've equipped Stryker tonight with a really awesome new perk on her rocket launcher, which Josh will probably pull out here when things start to get heavy.
Target destroyed.
The Megaton perk. This drastically increases the AoE of explosive damage.
There's the first
And I believe on the last upgrade for the combat stem. Sorry, it's hard to talk when people are shooting me. I'm trying to die.
It always
Yeah, yeah.
conversation while in the middle of a gunfight they do all the time in the
Yeah.
movie.
Technical difficulties. Please wait. No, for the combat stem, on the last upgrade, I believe also applies to your power weapon.
it does.
So, I think I have that
Solar
equipped.
Purge doesn't
see.
do.
Boom. Yeah.
We don't mess with damage fall off in explosions. If you were caught in an explosion as an enemy in Solar Purge, you're going to take full damage.
Target destroyed.
It's more fun that way.
And it is. And it's more true to our arcade roots. And it's also makes perks like
Reloading.
Megaton extremely valuable, because anything caught in that AoE is going to take maximum damage, and if she's also under the effects of her combat stem, they'll take
Reloading.
bonus damage.
Right.
But I do have a question. Since we have a rocket launcher in our backpack, is that a pocket rocket?
Reloading.
Trying to keep this stream PG-13 rated.
Reloading.
Right, we did have to say
Well,
that
I
it's
think
not
that qualifies these days, so carry on.
Oh, we get some rockets there.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, the speed stem skill definitely makes you feel like it's really old school twin stick shooter where you can move extremely fast. Kind of sliding on ice, skateboarding around.
That's great to get away from these dispersal bot
Yes, it
ads that just want to run up to you and give you an
Reloading.
explosive hug.
An explosive bug.
Boom. Your score is pretty up there, Josh.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Are these as good as what I have? No. No. What is that one
While
got?
Josh is perusing his
Oh,
weapons,
legendary back there. That
Yeah.
might...
Might be a good option.
something else to note about the score is the multiplier does increase the higher your dungeon level. So
Oh,
the higher
goodness.
your floor. Ooh.
Did you see that?
Deprecator and
Ooh.
extended
That's
mag.
perfect
That's...
for this
Yep.
level. Let's see here.
The RNG has blessed thee.
Let's see. Do I have... Okay, so... I'm good on health. And how much... Well, I could probably pick up more power ammo. What is this? Wolf supply. That's interesting. I'm going to run with that one. And we'll come back and see if we have any more.
Now, as long-term players of Solar Purge know, Wolf specializes in a perk library where pretty much every weapon they make has
Target
increased damage.
destroyed.
That's in addition to the possibility of increased damage versus robots, which are also the primary antagonist here in Asteroid. So I think Josh has a pretty good chance of getting some pretty fantastic drops.
Reloading.
He
The
almost
best of
got caught
drops.
in his own barrel, though.
You know, I ended doing that. It's like you blow it up and you're like, that's a cool effect. Oh, that's going to kill me.
Reloading. Reloading.
I'm just going to skirt on past y'all. See ya.
You can shoot him behind the fence.
That's right. They can also shoot me behind the fence, so there is that.
Equal opportunity.
Reloading.
Equal opportunity.
Reloading.
I like this Chatk-gun shotgun.
Reloading.
It's like a shotgun. Chatk-gun shotgun. Shotgun. Shotgun.
What's interesting about watching this gameplay of the Stryker is that because a lot of people are probably used to seeing her with her outgoing weapon arsenal of skills, seeing this version of Stryker does definitely change how you play the character. Almost as if it was a completely new character.
Target destroyed.
And that's kind of the benefit of being able to build craft,
Reloading.
choose between these skills, and determine the way that you want to play these characters.
For sure. That was one of our core design concepts as we were in the planning stages of the game, was to make sure that the different skills really encouraged you to have totally different playstyles, even on the same character. And like Roderick mentioned, this really is a night and day difference from what you would normally see playing Stryker. Certainly how I normally play Stryker.
Yeah, Stryker, I usually run,
Airstrike.
yeah, Barrage or the remote charge and Plasma Blast.
6, 5, 4.
Ever since we buffed the range of the Plasma Blast, that's always been my
Reloading.
go-tos for Stryker. And then sometimes the stim pack if needed, but this makes it a very different play style. This actually kind of makes Stryker a lot harder to play, but you can kind of deal out the damage with your primary weapon. So if you don't want to focus on constantly aiming skills and things like that, I just want to use what I got.
Reloading.
And we're using all of the stims, and you're not
And
required to
there's
play
a
like
benefit
that.
to playing like this stuff.
Yeah.
Because now that you funneled all of your power into your weapon, that means that your strong weapons with unique skills and combinations now can do those jobs better.
Reloading.
It's like that.
And sometimes that's so why have a barrage and a plasma shotgun when you are the barrage?
When I've got a knife. Well, I guess that would be more of an assassin build, wouldn't it? Okay, that one does bonus damage. What does that one do? Oh, man. Deprecator, Predator, and Focus Fire. Too bad there's no. Well, I guess the goblins count as aliens, don't they?
As alien. That's
Okay.
true.
I'll run with that. We'll see how that goes. How many points do we got? Nothing. That's okay. I got cash. Let's see. We could probably upgrade. Oh, okay. Should I pick what should I pick? Is swap one of these out to show them how it works with in combination with STIM. What are y'all thinking?
Well, which skill do you like
I'd
the
go with
most?
something with a fast cooldown, but
We could try to plasma blast. Decisions, yes.
He knows he wants to choose the plasma blast, but he's trying to look.
Yeah.
Just
Now, which
looks
one should I
sophisticated.
swap out?
Are you feeling lucky?
Okay, sure. Let's just say yes.
Okay. Why do you need to heal when everything is going down? You're good at this, right?
Yeah, you saw me not die on the other levels. Yeah. Sure. Whatever you say, Roger. We'll just go with that.
Remember, this is professional gameplay.
Is it? A professional developer gameplay.
Target destroyed. Reloading.
Show us your esports career.
No.
Reloading.
And don't worry, health packs drop.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Target destroyed.
How many points did I put into that? Just one? Okay.
Reloading.
you'll be getting another one soon.
Yes.
When you level up.
I will. Everybody's shooting through the fence.
If everybody's able to shoot
Target
through the fence,
destroyed.
it's not defense.
You notice how I
Target
put that
destroyed.
turret right on the corner? You have to go by it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a picture of that because that's funny.
Target
Okay.
destroyed.
For sure.
Target destroyed. Reloading.
With these stim packs and a good weapon arsenal, you're really able to control the battlefield in a way that not many other characters can do, including kiting the turrets and just making its life so hard.
Cannot catch up. Player too fast.
I actually enjoy seeing this version of Stryker. I think I'm going to start leveraging this one more often.
You got to play differently.
This build would also really shine in a large
Target
party.
destroyed.
You know, if you
Yeah.
were playing couch co-op with some friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because at level 3, Stryker's healing stem affects party members within a certain AoE. So while not nearly as powerful as Engineer's healing drone, she can produce a similar effect as long as people are willing to stay close, although with these
Target
explosive robots, maybe staying close is not the strongest strat.
He flew around the screen.
Reloading.
Plus, if a Stryker is in the same party as an Engineer, and she does have the health stim, then the Engineer could potentially forego the healing
Target
drone
destroyed.
if their team is well equipped,
Mhm.
and go for more offensive summons, such as going spider bots as well as turret, plus potentially some crowd control like crowd grenade. It
Well, I
does
think
open
the shock
up.
trap
Oh,
would,
yeah.
would really shine with Stryker able to maneuver around a trapped enemy.
Yes, that too.
If you can do this, Ben, and move them in opposite directions. Although this guy is very accurate. He sees past all the BS.
Still a little bit too slow though, so
This is what always happens. It's like, we don't have to respect him too much, and then the missiles come out.
Reloading.
The funnest skill I found with the speed stem is definitely the assault harness. Is because I can do that, and then I can just let it rip, and they'll just keep firing, and I can
Reloading.
just skirt around everything. That
Target
is a fun way to
destroyed.
play Stryker. see if I can do this. Goodbye. You are through. Your days are done. Days are numbered. And that number is 0. Bugs. No. Why? Okay. Sharpshooter. Focus. Oh, okay. It's 2 icons. Exterminator, Sharpshooter, and Focus Fire. Brought to you by the Bear Company, known as Chatk-gun. Let's see. What's that
Bringing you the right to bear
It's
arms.
not company, it's collective.
one? Collective with a K. Fully loaded, extra damage, and offense plus. Ooh, if only I was using an offensive skill.
I mean, usually it would be perfect for Stryker. You're just going off class for now.
Yeah. Alright. Well, you know what? Maybe I should spend... Sure. All the skills. Yeah. I got cash to burn.
At this point in the dev cycle, you cannot take it with you, so better to spend it.
Yeah. This is your per diem. you gotta spend it all. I don't know who's shooting over here. Oh, there. Just
Target destroyed.
got a bullet with your name on it. Come on, give me a challenge, bots. Let's go. Spawned all kamikazes.
Reloading.
It's so... Okay. Yeah. Turn off my mic. Stop listening.
New objective.
Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna lure him over here, just because I can, and then I'm gonna do this. So. Whee! Yeah.
Target destroyed.
That was awesome. Just perfect timing too. Ah. Have grenade launcher.
Reloading.
Have grenade launcher will travel.
I'm pretty sure the TSA doesn't allow grenade launchers on planes.
I don't think so. Maybe they'll make an exception for this
Suppressing
one.
fire.
Because it's so awesome.
Maybe Space TSA doesn't care.
Yeah,
Space
220 years in the future, regulations are a lot more lax than they are
I
today.
feel like we had that conversation last stream.
But it looks like that grenade
Reloading.
launcher has an offensive power boost on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Was it offensive or support? I think it was. It is offense. So that means I'm getting a buff to my assault harness while I'm moving faster with my skill, and it's maxed out. Ooh, I don't know what
Reloading.
one that was. What is this?
10, 9, 8,
Ugh,
7, 6, 5,
fabricator.
4,
Yeah, we'll take it. Why not?
2, 1.
Ooh.
Always banking.
Ooh. Do you see that? Offensive, kinetic, and full auto.
So now with 2 offensive
This is
bonus
awesome.
perks, this Stryker, who is, I believe, level 15, level 16?
16, yeah.
16. So she's now effectively level 21 for the purpose of her offensive skill.
Yes. That's really awesome. And full auto is nice, so I don't have to keep firing it. The kinetic, increased damage while moving. So all I have to do is hit the speed stem, and I'm moving. Alright, here we go.
Suppressing fire. Reloading.
I think it works.
Yeah, it works quite well.
It works quite well.
You know, Josh, you're doing really good at this. Are you up for a challenge?
I am for a challenge. Alright, what's the challenge?
Tell you what, in this starting room, there is a particular panel with a particular set of directives. And now we get to play the game of watching Josh look for it. It does exist. I wouldn't do him like that. It's
Is it this one, or am I going the wrong? Oh, I thought it was here. I know where it is on Caldera. Is it on this side? In the Oh, there okay, there it is. For some reason my brain goes, this is Caldera, it's over on that side. All right.
Well, not necessarily that. Unfortunately, you can't afford true power right now. You know, inflation is a thing, and so we have to increase the cost. But I'll give you a hint. You know, down southeast of that starting room, there might be something for you. Somewhere in this area.
What is that? Are you hungry for power? Is this what I think it is?
Could be. Ooh,
Warning.
Oh.
level 50. Oh, what's
And they gave me
What's going on
a
here?
DMR legendary. I think I'm gonna keep what I got. But level 50. Should I use those points?
nothing bad
that
could
might be a good idea.
possibly happen.
Should I swap out one of these?
I think a total respect for dealing with what is probably going to be a pretty challenging run.
So while Josh prepares for Armageddon, or better known as Extinction, so Extinction Protocol is a new public feature that will give you exactly what it says. You know, if you're hungry for power, it will give it to you. It will set your level to the highest possible level in Solar Purge right now, which is 50. However, you're about to deal with a very dangerous dungeon floor. For starters, the dungeon floor is going to be in the 50s, and all enemies will be dealing multiplied damage by a factor of 12. So, I wish you the best of luck, Josh. You're going to need it. Wait, what am I talking about? You don't need luck. You're a pro gamer. You've got skill. I believe in you, Josh.
All right, start the counter or start the timer, I guess.
Target destroyed.
Every damage taken hurts. So
Yes, it
definitely keep
does.
that.
Of course, I was hoping there was gonna be more, but then there wasn't. So I'm gonna stay alive. Woo! Yeah, that hurt really bad.
Yeah, he's only been peppered a couple of times and no shields. They're not looking too good. But like I said, I believe in Josh. I do believe he'll make it to the back.
Woo!
What happens after that? Or you know, that one was
That one was on me.
that one was calculated. Josh brought a shotgun to an exploding robot.
Oh god. That hurt really bad.
I'll
Now
tell
I
you what,
did
Josh.
shoot. I did shoot the kamikaze. He was too close. That was definitely.
I give
my
you the
fault.
benefit of the doubt, Josh.
Yeah. Everyone saw that. I did semi well. No, that was terrible. But it does a whole lot of damage, doesn't it?
Oh yes.
A whole lot of
Oh
damage.
yes. Things hurt. But that score multiplier.
It was going up.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So, you know, if you're really wanting a very tough experience, Extinction Protocol is for you. And if the community likes it a lot, we plan on adding more, how to say, so give that a try. And really look
Alright, so we're gonna switch over here to a new character now. Okay, we'll go back and try the other mode here in a second. Make sure I don't get my butt kicked again on the stream. That seems to just to be the
No, but,
traditional. That's just the way things
Yeah,
go now.
Assassin is owed a live stream since, because of time constraints, he has not been able to show up in a lot of the more recent ones that we've done. So this should be exciting.
I think so too. So, what's cool
Why
about
don't you
this
show off
build?
the
yeah,
perks
yeah.
that you've got, Josh?
There we go. So we got a Nazana Legendary SMG. Offense plus, that's nice. Cool offense and cool special. So we have decreased cooldowns on both weapons. and special bonus damage or effectiveness for special skills.
Assassin fans, take note, because this is going to offer some very unique gameplay opportunities with a double-stacked Nazano cooldown perk.
I can't disappoint Sasha this gameplay here.
Sasha is the part of the assassin class. They
Go,
appear
just
anytime
go.
someone plays assassin. And just
Saja may have already picked up on this, that these double-stacked cooldowns on the Saber Disc effectively gives you infinite Saber Discs.
All the discs, all the time. Whee! I'm just not getting on fire. Hit him.
Back in the days of Diablo 2, we called this Hammerden.
Was that for the Paladin?
Yes.
Yes.
They all laughed as you pumped skills into Divine Hammer, but not when you hit level 20.
And then you were laughing. The demise of your enemies.
They had their revenge. They just went and grabbed all the loot.
Res, please. Ooh, that's fun. All the discs, all the time. See if I can keep
And since Warp Dash moves the player's XY location on the map that the Saber Discs will track, you can dash through anything that's causing you trouble, and the discs will follow up to tear them to shreds.
Yes. Oh, that cooldown for the dash is so nice. 2 seconds. And I have 3 dashes. So, boom. Boom. It's like I don't even
For
see my
whatever
weapon.
reason, things got hot. You've got an SMG for close combat, and a laser beam for long distance combat.
Yes.
I just received a communication from our dedicated assassin main. She says, and I quote, she is judging you profusely.
Oh.
But don't worry.
Heavy judging.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Everything is okay. It doesn't
I
hurt.
don't know. That's 5 stacked eyeball emojis. She's watching you closely, Josh.
It's like, how fast can I press B? I know it's not ready, but my finger. Go, 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 go. There we go. Come on.
My fingers are ready.
There's like a
My
wave
saber
of
discs are
stealth
ready.
following Josh.
This gameplay is just. I do like the laser beam. What's nice about this one is it's a steady, stream of energy, which is really good for you just drain a specific target all the way down, like that.
That said, it also drains your ammo very quickly. So
Yeah, if you see it draining really fast down there. But this almost pretty much goes all the way across the map. So if there's a target over there, this is considered. This is one of our only hit scan weapons besides the other laser rifle. We gotta fit with our name
Hit
here.
scan, you say.
This is a hit scan.
Ah, interesting.
Because all the other ones are projectile based. So.
What's the name of our company?
No, it's
projectile based.
projectile based. No, that's a subsidiary that makes the Project B games. I thought he was dead, and I was gonna shoot him, but then the saber disc did it for me. So
You're looking a bit low on discs there.
yeah, I was hoping that objective there would increase the spawning rate a little bit.
New achievement unlocked. Disc jockey.
There we go. I'm sorry, did I miss you? Let me come back this way. Slice to meet you.
How long did you stay up last night, Josh, for that one?
That was actually right now.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff. But I'm not pressing B fast enough, so Sasha's mad. Yes, that target is destroyed. That probably should be bound to another button. Would make it easier. Or if it's playing on the Steam Deck, maybe I could put it to one of the back buttons. That is something we've been working
point
on.
out here, here in the live stream is that our testing on Steam Deck compatibility continues with a lot of positive progress.
Yes.
And we hope to have a more official announcement later on this year.
Yeah, this thing's gonna get optimized, make sure that you can kind of switch out your inputs. And it runs well on that hardware and hooking up to a TV. So you can play on the couch, on the go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
While you go. Wherever you play your Steam Deck. We got you covered. Alright. Defeated the boss. It's like
All
that
those
floor took
discs are
longer.
about to fly to his location.
What now?
All of those discs are about to fly to your location. Unless they disappear
They,
before
they,
you
they
reach
may have disappeared. That would have been cool though, just across the stream.
Comes in for the save.
There we
Need
go.
that little bit of damage from the
We'll
ball.
just modify it so where the speed of the projectile is how much extra damage it does. So if you get it, if you dash and it's whee. Hey, I have a laser too. Woo!
Not like mine.
Not like mine. I can do that too.
Laser tag weekend.
This boss was sponsored by Nazuna.
It was sponsored by Dying.
Sponsored by Dying. Oh, that's a nice combo. Oh.
See a lot of cooldowns on that.
They're all cooldown. Cool support, cool offense, and cool support again.
Okay, that's gonna be quite a warp dash.
Do you think we should go with that one?
Yeah.
We try that one out? Alright, we'll try it.
Although since it has some support, you might want to, since you're not using your marked for death very much, to
Swap it out.
swap that out
else.
for something in the support family.
And do it quickly before you die. Or not. Like this. There we go. Let's get those discs going. Hello. Boom. I think once we level up this skill, the Severing Blade, we can deal... Yeah. We can deal a little bit more damage, and it'll steal health. So fast, didn't even see what happened. I didn't even see what happened so fast. When Assassin spawns with no weapons and the rest of the squad goes, "Where's your weapon?" He goes, "I am the weapon." I'm not Batman, but I am an alien version of him.
Rise, my goodness.
Woo!
Now we just need a picture of some people in some tuxedos who replace their heads with the saber disc, and they're all just standing behind the assassin.
Money, money, money! That is one change we made too. I forgot about that. If you'll notice when we pick up cash, it zooms to us. So if you see cash drop on the floor, you can let it just fall and it'll come to you. It's the easiest way to make money. Everybody has all these get-rich-quick schemes, and we're already doing it for you here in Solar Purge. You just have to kill lots of enemies.
This is another good example of feedback helping us to better direct development.
Yes. Oh, it's all... all kamikazes, all the time. Get out of the way there.
Watching this Saber Disc gameplay is satisfying.
Whoosh. Okay, I think I covered it. Oh, there's somebody here.
If anything, this is Saber Disc gameplay featuring Assassin.
That we're just changing the characters to the... You get to play a Saber Disc. And you happen to be attached to a sentient being. Or maybe the discs are sentient.
All the things that are sentient.
Yeah.
New objective.
New objective.
Instead of we are Legion, we are Saber Disc.
We are... That just sounds like a song from the 80s. We are Saber Discs.
I wonder, does the Assassin have a mullet?
Does it have a what?
A mullet.
A mullet?
Possibly in his teenage years as some sort of protest, you know. Post-running culture is what you might describe as uptight.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Target destroyed.
That sounds like
That
me
score's
during
gnarly, Josh.
during when we go to event, the night before we go to events. I'm usually wound up too tight, and then we get there and we play some co-op, and that's the best way to unwind. Too slow.
That's some good score you got there, though, Josh.
It is. I'll do one more mission. And pretend I didn't run into that wall there.
I have no idea what
Play the game
about.
like this. Where is the chest? I mean, this is how you played Diablo 2, right? Except it was a little bit more transparent. I think that was more of an ice. Oh, there it is. The dungeon didn't screw me over this time. Sometimes they'll put it behind another wall, and you're like, well, how do I get out there? What is that?
Ooh.
Okay.
Lucky Josh.
10.
Yeah, that's what it is. You said it earlier, so
Seven,
yeah. Sure.
6, 5,
There you go.
4, 3, 2.
AZ and G, the Domino Effect. Have we seen this one on stream yet?
I don't know if this has ever appeared on stream. However, it has been in the game for a while, but go ahead and take a look at those perks.
Cascade, Extended Mag, and Full Auto.
Now, this is a perfect gun to use with the Juggernaut. As the damage of the weapon increases as its magazine gets lower, you compare it with the Wasp drone to put out some gnarly damage.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds fun. Don't shoot me! Trying to shoot you first.
In a future update, players will be able to enjoy all kinds of weapons from the EZ&G manufacturer, who specialize in, rapid-fire weapons. So this is a great introduction.
It's also a nice introduction to seeing Josh corral all of his pet saber discs and concentrate into one very angry robot.
Depends on where the robots come from in the Solar Purge mythos. This being a Sporlac robot, it might very well be able to become angry. The Drena put caps on that. Their robots are not capable of any higher level thought.
You plug it in.
They saw the big
What is
picture.
what is your object? What is my objective? What is my purpose? Pass the butter.
Oh god.
But even that would be too much for.
That would be even
robot.
too much.
Whoa, they can comprehend what butter is. We can have this.
No. Oh,
And
I got
also
caught
the
in
fact that they don't want to give us the butter. That's 2 strikes.
there. Boom.
That's really where the Blue Frog people engineers would start to draw the line.
We will have none of that. I kind of like this build.
We have a critical
Spin around
bug
everywhere.
in the latest butter robot.
Rebellion. We can't have it. Now, let's see. That's the other kiosk. That's where I was, because from whatever reason my brain goes, that's where it is on this map. But that also appears on this map, correct, Roger?
It's somewhere. Oh,
It's
yeah.
somewhere. Yeah, there it is. No, I'm not hungry. Yes, I am.
Warning.
Warning. What is this? DMR? Coriolis. April 1st, 2025. Must be an important date. Alright.
Is that how you interpreted that, Josh?
Alright, well, yeah. It probably has a more significant meaning, knowing that Ben wrote the names of all the weapons.
The player will
Now
just
that
have
score
to,
is about to start
explore.
zooming.
Yeah.
to see what everything means.
New objective.
New objective. Ow. That was not very nice. That barrel would probably kill me.
That fire will absolutely
I believe it.
But hey, look at your score. It's just
Woo! No, no, no. Get out of here. Get out. No!
Spider-Bot's gonna go 2 for 2. Oh, oh.
Yeah, let's not let that happen again.
Reloading.
No. And you know what? I should use. This is a good use for the laser, because I can hit him all the way over there. And you know, I just don't even have to do anything. I'll just, you know, dash, do that, maybe a little of that.
Don't run out of ammo.
Yeah, oh, yeah. That's the only downside, I guess, right?
Great power comes with great responsibility and resource management.
There's probably a reason the lasers are not primary weapons.
Reloading. New objective.
Too much. Oh, just one lone bot. That could have killed me
And
right
it was
there.
about to take you out.
Yeah, it was. I don't like all the barrels in this room. Who designed this
But
room?
you love barrels though, Josh.
Not on this mode. They can all kill me. The other ones, at least I can run away. Or lure one of y'all into it and grief you. I have to mention that every stream.
Yeah, be careful when pointing at Josh. He's the barrel griefer.
So has Ben.
Don't ever stand next to a barrel. He sees that as an opportunity.
Stairs. There we go.
Successfully deflected attention onto Josh. I can continue to barrel grief people with impunity.
Making some good progress on this floor.
Ooh, ow. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt really bad.
And to be fair, I was joking about the 12 times damage. What the real number is,
Obscene.
I won't tell. I won't tell.
Gnarly. Just absolutely disgusting.
Could be more, could be less. All know is you
I
don't
we'll
want
see
to
if I survive. I don't think I'm. If I make it to the boss, I'm probably not going to survive it. We'll find out. No. Hell, thank you, thank you. Don't let me dash through any once. No, 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 no. Shh.
Looks like a job for slashing some health.
Yeah.
If
Oh!
he dares get too close, oh man.
That almost got me. I've never been so excited to see a health chest. I'm running out of that ammo too. Damn. Okay.
Healing is for the weak.
I'm afraid to look at my
Literally
map
30
either because I could get
seconds into
mobbed at any
extinction.
second, just like that. That's right. Y'all stay over there.
Be careful of them spontaneously spawning lobsters.
Right when you say that. All right.
I know this. I know how this goes. That's some funny scare places.
Save me, Saber Discs. Woo! Oh my god. All right.
You're running low on that power ammo.
I have my thumb on the controller, or on the right D-pad, or the. I can't even talk.
Ooh. He dashed and launched
Rip.
it.
Oh my
On the
god.
downside of the saber disc, you must be able to have it do its job.
I was trying to say I had my thumb on the right stick, and then I moved my index finger onto B, so I keep spamming disc, and that didn't work out very well.
Extinction offers a high level of challenge that you haven't really seen yet in the game, but as we inch ever closer to 1.0 and we start approaching in-game builds, in-game content, and players can leverage the entire brevity of their kit, we can start upping the ante when it comes to difficulty and what we require of you. So get ready to see some challenges as we move forward.
Absolutely. So that's all we're going to show off tonight. We appreciate all of y'all coming out and taking a look at the new update. It's 30% off right now. Not the update, that would be terrible. Here, the new update, it's this much. The entire game.
The game is 30%
The game is 30% off on Steam, because we are part of the Shoot 'em Up Festival. Shmup? Shoot 'em Up? SHMUP? Yeah, Shmup Festival, which is going on now until, I believe, next Monday or Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So, definitely give it a whirl. It's a great time to jump in. We've got lots of other content in the works. We've got the new Planet Rygar stuff. We've made a lot of changes to some of the other planets. We have, if you notice, if we look at our patch notes, it's probably one of the biggest patch notes we've ever posted for the game. I think, unless, I don't know, maybe 0.5 is about, I feel like this one's more.
This is even bigger than 0.5.
Yeah, I feel like this is more. We have lots of awesome stuff in there, lots of bug fixes. One thing that we do would like to everybody's help with, if you are having issues with save game stuff, like, reach out to us. You can send us a message on our Discord, discord.gg/solarpurge. You can, send us through, there is, in the main menu here, we actually have an option that you can send feedback, so that'll open up a little web page. You can fill out the form, and we will look at that too. But yeah, we were trying to really nail down some of these systems, so the further you get into the campaign, you can just kind of pick up your progress where you left off and keep on going. So, but yeah, I think this is a total of 11 levels now, 11 missions so far,
Yes.
including the space station. Yeah, so we've come a long way with the campaign, and we're still at it. In this last couple months, it took us a long time to get this stuff out the door, but we're hoping to do some more like regular smaller updates too, the kind of in between, let y'all know what we're up to. We're still huffing puffing trying to get stuff outdoors when we get to 1.0, but we appreciate everybody's help, support. If you're enjoying the game, definitely let a friend know about it, let them play it. And we would appreciate, anybody that is enjoying the game, if you'd write us a review on Steam, that would be fantastic. Helps out with the algorithm. So just in the same way, watch somebody on YouTube, hit that notification button. We'd appreciate a review. Tell your friends about it, and most importantly, have fun. And
Oh yes, please keep playing games. Stay
Yes.
hydrated. Always pet your sentient saber discs.
always bet your Satan Saber does. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for tonight. If you're not following our socials, we've got Twitter or X, whatever the heck it's called now. We've got Facebook. We don't really do as much Twitch anymore. We're mainly over here on YouTube. So if you want to follow our YouTube channel, just at Solar Purge. Apologize for we sent out a link earlier today, and Streamlabs decided to not use that link when we set it up the other day. So, but you should, if you turn on the bell and get a notification, it'll let you know when we go live, and all this stuff you can go back and watch later if you enjoyed the stream. So yeah, check out the game, let your friends know, join the Discord. We'd love to have you, and tell us what you think. And we really appreciate all the feedback too, as far as like reporting bugs and stuff. That really helps out the game. So yeah, we're gonna keep plugging away, and we're gonna take y'all on the ride with us. All right, everybody, we wrapping it up.
Good night.
Y'all have a good night. Assassin for Saja, always. That's the only way to play. That is the correct way to play. Assassin or bust. Sometimes Stryker. And maybe for engineer just for Roger. On very, very, very short occasions. I don't know. Engineer's your main, isn't it, Roger?
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I believe Ben is a
Although
Stryker guy.
I think I've seen the vision with like medicated Stryker. I think I've seen it.
Yeah. I know Saja keeps influencing some of the the QA teams, like Assassin, play Assassin. So I haven't played Assassin, but I like it. Yes. All right, y'all. We're signing off. Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time.